birth to his siblings. God created man or male can give birth to their siblings. For example, I give you an example. You know the seahorse. The seahorse is a male, but he can give
You are
birth.
not God. God is not a seahorse.
No,
He's
no, no, no,
God.
no, no, no. Everything, everything here on earth is a reflection. Hang on.
A seahorse.
Um, can you
Fine.
please quiet first so you listen
Okay.
and because I'm listening to you. I'm not interrupting. So
Okay,
everything
sorry.
on
Sorry,
earth,
my son.
so it's you're forgiven, my son. So everything here on earth is a reflection of God. See, so that we called it the anthropomorphism. So that is beyond your knowledge.
Yes, I'm not into knowledge. I'm into traveling.
No, no, you're not into travailing because you keep on interrupting me.
No, no,
That's
I was
why.
laughing. Laughing is not interrupting.
No, laughing is interruption because we're talking about the word of God, and then you're not giving me a precise verse to support your claim. So
Uh,
you're just only giving me a riddle. That's very subjective.
uh,
So you don't give me.
there are
I'm
many
asking
more.
you. I'm
There are
asking you
many
word
more.
by word that a man can transform into a woman, and then you said, just only travailing is a mother's thing." No, I'm not asking about your thoughts about the verse. I'm asking if you can read a verse. Don't explain the verse because we have a different explanation of that verse.
That's why I'm traveling in birth for you as your mother
I,
to get that
that's
explanation out of your head.
very redundant. I don't see a concrete answer coming from you.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
need revelation. You need
Sorry,
revelation
I
from your
don't I
father.
don't see no, I don't see a concrete answer. You're just only claiming something that you're not.
That your thinking process is telling you that, not God.
No, no. Even you're thinking about what you're thinking, and that's not coming from God at all.
Are you welcome to say that? I forgive you for saying that, my son.
As well. I forgive you.
Good. Now you know how I see that verse, and I'm actually doing that verse. Here in my hometown, many are born
You're,
again from me as their mother.
you're,
So I'm
you're
actually
out
doing
of
it. I'm
context.
living that verse.
No, you're taking that verse out of context.
According to your thinking.
Oh, that's not according to my thinking. That is a universal thought.
Are you not thinking? Are you not a human being?
That is a universal thought, which you're trying to avoid. You're avoiding it because you're trying to insist what you're believing, which is wrong.
You're welcome to think that.
Yeah, it's wrong.
I gave you
God,
what
God,
you
gi-
asked.
God give us knowledge to examine everything in our environment. So, and this knowledge is coming from God, not coming from you.
Okay, I can give you another case also. Uh,
No,
you will see.
give.
You will see mostly in the Bible. The sisters, your sisters, are also being called brothers. You see, actually, all are brothers. Even your sisters, which you call sisters, they are all brothers because they are all getting born again as Jesus Christ, the Son. That's why you will see mostly in the Bible, all the sisters are also called
What
brothers. But
trying
okay, you're welcome to think differently. You enjoy your thoughts.
is that is not the proper standard. You're just trying to say a very subjective, um, you know, very subjective claim.
You're welcome to think like that. You must like their thoughts.
Sorry, but that's the truth.
No, the truth you get from God Himself when He speaks to you, when He becomes your dad.
No, he's already my dad, and you're not my
Uh,
mom
so, how did you get born? From
because of my
whom? Because of whom?
because
Who
of
gave
my
birth
mom,
to Who gave birth to you in the spiritual
the,
realm, where God becomes your dad? Who was your mother then in
the
that
church.
birth? Your
The
church.
church.
So you are a pew.
Yeah, that's why.
They
That's why
sit
the
on you.
church. Hang on. That's why the church we called it the mother church. You're not the church.
I
Come
am,
on.
and you are
No,
also the
no.
church.
You know church mean. You know what church means?
Sure, it's where the place where God resides. He resides in you,
See,
not
you
in a
don't know how.
building.
You don't know what's the meaning of the church. See,
Yeah, called out
every
people.
you
You
don't
called
know
out
what is
because
the
God
meaning
is
of the
in you.
church. You're just giving your own opinion. You don't know
Is
the
it
real meaning of the church.
okay? No problem.
But that's a problem. That's your
To
problem.
you,
Actually,
no, I
that's
don't
your
have a
problem.
problem with that.
That's your
I
problem
don't have
because
a problem with that.
you're not
I
you're,
believe you
you're
are the
not
church.
studying. You're not studying. That's why that's your problem.
No, I
Study
don't have
first.
problem.
No, you study
I'm,
first because
no, I'm not
you're
studying.
talking
I'm
to a
asking my
person.
husband.
You're talking to a person who loves studying everything. So if I were you, I study first before I talk to someone
No,
because
I don't. I don't study your father. You can never study God as your father. You have to live with
no,
Him to know Him.
you can study God.
And no, you cannot study your father.
And then
How do you study a father?
Christ said, you study from me. See? So you're breaking Christ's what saying.
How should I study from you? Tell us more about that.
So you're breaking what is Christ saying. You should study from me.
No, I cannot study from you. You
Ah,
have to edify me. You have to edify me.
no,
What is
no.
edifying?
No. You
Okay.
know, soon after we gone, after 100 years from now, what you're saying is gonna be buried with you. It will never grow. Trust me.
What I'm saying, I'm taking with me to heaven, and there I will face you again with
And
what I
then
said now.
yeah, yeah. I would love to because I would love you to become a part of heaven. Yes, I'm praying
I'm
for that.
already. I'm
I don't
already.
know. You're judging yourself.
No, God
And
told me personally.
Christ said, He will be the judge, not you.
So who is that Christ? Is it not you?
No. Christ said He's judging. He's the one who judged everyone.
So you
And
should start judging now.
then you're trying to judge yourself.
No, I'm not judging me. You are judging me. But
No,
it's right. You are Christ now. You have to learn to do
no.
it correctly.
What I'm saying. I
You,
hope you
you,
will be part of heaven. And then I'm not judging you. I'm not saying bad things to you.
I'm already in heaven.
Brother
Hey,
Johan,
so
can
you
I
judge yourself.
interrupt, Brother Johan? Jesus said, as far as I have read the Bible, Jesus said that the time will come that there were people will say that I am Jesus. So are you one of them?
No, I said you are Jesus.
And
That's
you're not
different.
claiming you are Jesus.
No. I'm claiming I'm a mother of
So
Jesus.
you're not Jesus.
No, I'm a mother of
So
you. You
you're
are
not
Jesus.
Jesus. My question, you're not
No, no,
Jesus.
no.
No, okay,
No,
okay.
no, I'm not saying that. I say you are Jesus.
So I am Jesus for you. So if I claim I am
Yeah.
Jesus, I am not one of what Jesus said that there were times that will come that many will said I am Jesus.
Now, you are Jesus because I told you, and your father is telling you that.
So I am
When you
Jesus.
hear from him,
So I am
So,
Jesus
bro,
because you said so.
now
Is that
because
so?
your parents said so.
No, my parents doesn't said to me that I am Jesus. You are the only one that said that I am Jesus. So if you said so that I am Jesus, then therefore I am Jesus. Is that so?
Now, now you have a father and a mother. This your being Jesus is sealed by your father
We're
in your
talking
spirit.
about Jesus, not the father and the
bro
mother.
Ross, bro Ross, bro
Yes, yes,
Ross,
yes,
bro Ross.
yes, yes.
Um, what he's trying to do is don't believe in the Bible, believe in Him. So
Yes.
that's wrong.
Yes, that is exactly what he is want to say. That believe in him, not in the Bible, because the Bible contradict what he say. That's the truth. Jesus said that
Yeah,
time will come that there will people will say that they are Jesus. So you are controlling the people to say that they are Jesus. For them to be one of a part of what Jesus said in the Bible, that that time will come that there were people will say that they are Jesus, they are God. Is that so?
correct.
Uh, you see, there's a difference between saying you are Jesus and actually being Jesus.
Oh, there's no
So,
difference.
so, so the
There's no
truth is,
difference.
the time is now when there will be people being Jesus, not saying they are Jesus, and not depending on words to educate people, but actually being
Johan,
it, where people
Johan,
can see they are it.
Johan,
Yes,
listen.
yes, 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 yes. I'm
One of
listening.
your children, one of the orphans in your orphanage, when you called that little girl, he said, "I am Jesus," and that came
Yes,
from you.
yes.
You teach
No,
those orphans to say that they are Jesus, and that's what Jesus says in the Bible. That there comes a time that many people will say that they are Jesus, that they are God, and that what is you teaching those orphans. You are contradicting
they,
what Jesus say.
no, no, I'm not. Listen,
No, you're contradicting.
that little girl is 6 years
Everyone,
old.
every one of here, every person here in GC, in our GC, they read the Bible. So you're not the only one reading the Bible, but all of us here reading the Bible. And then we concluded that you're teaching a false teachers. So please repent. Don't don't continue what you're doing. It's wrong.
Agree. You must repent, Brother Johan, and change that doctrine that you are teaching to the orphans, because your teaching is leading those orphans into hell. That claiming
Correct.
that they are claiming that they are Jesus, they are God. That is
you,
misleading.
you
Yeah,
know, you
you're leading those
know,
souls in,
brother
you're
Jairod,
leading those souls into damnation.
you
Yeah,
know, brother Nash, when that orphan, that 6-year-old kid appeared here in the to face Jairod, he ran away. I have a recording of that. He ran away
Yes,
from
but he
Jesus.
said he is Jesus. Yes,
And
but
you ran away.
he said
And
he is Jesus.
you couldn't face her. You
Yes,
ran away from her. You
yes, because
remember?
but he said, but that it is a girl. But she said, the little girl said that he is Jesus,
hey,
and that is
And
uh,
you ran away.
your teaching
I,
hang
unto
on.
them.
Johan, if someone's speaking, don't interrupt with your laugh because he's trying to create his sentence, and you're trying to interrupt him by your laughter, and you're making it loud, so you cannot hear what he's saying. Actually, he's saying something to you, but you cannot hear him because you're so loud.
Yes,
So
are you
if you're
sure I didn't hear him? You very sure of that statement that I didn't hear what he said?
yeah,
yes,
even
Can
me,
I prove to you
I
that I
can
heard what he said?
yes, yes,
Can I
I'm
prove to
sure.
you?
I'm sure. And I
Okay.
can't hear him as well because you're too loud. I would like to hear what he's saying, but look at you. What I'm trying to say is um because you cannot defend your faith at all. So you're just trying to divert it into to laughter because you can't say a concrete evidence and concrete verses to support your claims. So uh, if I were you,
he just mocked.
try to yeah, you're just mocking. You're just mocking everyone here.
I'm not
You,
mocking you. I am mocking the lies.
no,
You,
you,
yes.
bro. See, you're mocking their lies, but they think you're not
The
you're
lies,
So
not the
so so,
life,
so
the
okay,
lies.
okay,
no.
brother Johan.
They think you're lying as well, but they don't mocking you. They're trying to figure out. They're trying to extract what is real.
Yes, it's good, but you will not find me in thinking. You can only find me in a
No,
revelation.
no, no. You don't give revelation. You don't give revelation. You don't
No,
understand what you're saying.
I know. God's giving you a revelation.
You don't understand what you're saying actually.
I know. God's not giving.
You don't
Though
know. You don't know. You don't know.
God choose who to give revelation and who not,
No, you
not
don't
me.
know the revelation. You don't know the meaning of revelation. You don't
So
know
tell
everything in
us.
the Bible.
Okay, tell us what is revelation to you.
No, no. I don't want to tell you
So
because
you don't know.
you're not listening. It's wasting time. If I'm telling you and then you're not listening at all, so you're
No, no,
wasting my
no.
time.
No, no, tell the other people. Don't
No,
think
no.
about
Yeah,
me. I'm not the
I'm
only one
telling.
here.
Yeah, I'm sharing this to other
Tell
people. For those
everybody what
who,
is
hang
revelation.
on, hang on. I'm telling this to everybody who is willing to listen and and to whom willing to have a proper conversation. Not like you. You're not trying to listen to everybody here. You're trying to mock them. See? So I'm waiting for J Rod to speak because he's trying to counter your claims, but I can't hear him because you're too loud. So bro J Rod, ikaw
Yes.
nang bahala dyan.
Okay. I just like to rephrase my words a while ago. I said I pick a verse that Jesus Christ said that there comes a time that many people will say that they are Jesus, claiming they are God. no? So so here you are, brother Johan. You are teaching the orphans in your orphanage that they are Jesus. When they grow up, usually the one I have heard from you, the kid or the little girl that I have seen in your screen somewhere last year maybe, I forgot that time. She said she is Jesus. I asked him, what is your name? She said, I am Jesus. So you are teaching the kid to claim that she is Jesus. Same thing that Jesus Christ said, that there comes a time that many people will say and claim that they are Jesus. So you used to mention the revelation. In the revelation of the book of John, in the revelation, there is none children of God there in that revelation that claim that they are Jesus. You cannot read even a single term, a single verse that says that they are Jesus. You cannot read that. So where did you get that teaching? You said it is a revelation from God. So how come those prophets, 12 prophets, and then Paul, and then Bernabe, and then Timothy were not taught by God for what you are teaching now? Are you more are you more vigilant than those uh, apostles? Are you more great than those apostles? You cannot read in the whole Bible, even the prophets of the old, even Moses, even Abraham, even Jeremiah, Isaiah, and downwards to the New Testament. You cannot read even a single verse that they are teaching that you need to claim that they are Jesus. And here you are, 2022 to 2023 came out of, from nowhere teaching that you are Jesus, that I am Jesus. You want me to claim, and your orphans in your South African orphans in your town, that they will claim that they are Jesus. Same thing that I have heard from a little girl. She said, when I asked him, "What is your name?" She said, "I am Jesus," claiming I am Jesus. So you are hit by the word of Jesus Christ itself in the Bible that says there comes a time that many people will claim that they are Jesus. So how many kids you are teaching, when they grow, they will also claim that they are Jesus. You are hit by the word of Jesus Christ. Okay, you can talk now.
Okay, thanks, my son and brother Nash. That was a good move of you to mute me. So you'll just unmute me when I am speaking. But you can laugh now. Your laughter cannot disturb the Holy Spirit. You see, I understand you are human beings and you are disturbed by my laughter. But you are welcome to laugh. I mean, I will enjoy it with you if you laugh, so you can laugh. I I like it when my kids are happy. Now, you see, I am not, I don't want you to claim you are Jesus. That's not what I said. I said I'm creating you to be Jesus. That's my work. Uh, I raise you as our son Jesus Christ. That is a total different story. When you appear on the scene and you are the real Jesus, then somebody else claiming it. You see, when you put yourself next to the fake, the person who claims himself to be Jesus because he has been indoctrinated, which you say I'm doing, which I'm not doing. I'm creating Jesus. I'm not indoctrinating anybody at all. But when you put the real next to the fake, you see, then you will see the difference very clear. There's a huge difference between this verse you're giving me and trying to say that I'm doing that I'm indoctrinating, which I'm not doing. In fact, here in my hometown, God is assisting me with what is happening. You see, some of these kids of mine get dreams about what I'm saying and proving to them they are truth, that it's the truth. They are Kosa, where I'm staying now in a Kosa township. Now, these Kosas are in a tradition with ancestors, where their ancestors give them dreams. They know. They know the difference between a normal dream and a dream from an ancestor, and they see the power of the dream when God gives them a dream. So there's one kid, he told me that he saw me above Kubela, his town, on a cloud, giving them all wisdom, and he knew that from God because of the clarity of that dream and the power he experienced in that dream. There's a total difference when God gives you a dream and when you dream, and when an ancestor gives you a dream. So he knew that from God. And another kid told me that I was standing at the door of heaven and inviting him, "Hey, come in, my son, come in, come in." So and of course, the greatest miracle that happened there was the fact that they experienced me dying for them. Was that time I had to sell all my possessions and give it to the poor, the orphans, and the widows in this community where I'm staying now. And they saw me totally empty my account up to the point that they need to give me a place to stay and food and clothes, which was a miracle no human being can do. But you know, there's scripture for that. God said, when you really want to be perfect, you have to enter that situation where you sell everything and give it to the poor. So I entered that, and that situation made that everybody in Kubela called me their father because I'm a male. So I was happy with that. I had an orphanage, as Brother J-Rod know, where there was staying 13 naughty kids with me in a shack. Naughty kids, they were sexing and drinking and whatever. And I was their father, I was providing for them. So when I did it in Kubela, when God said I should do it, I accepted that they call me father. And then God started speaking to me over a year to change me to tell them I'm not their father, I'm their mother. I refused to do that. I didn't want to do that. It was totally against me. But God keep on speaking and telling me and about this situation that I have to change. And the day I changed, I can still remember I was standing in front of a shop, one of these shops they have in Kubela, and somebody was calling me father again. It was early in the morning. And God said, now you do it. And I just said, hey, I'm not your father, I'm your mother. And it was out. And then he asked, but how come? But then God has spoken a lot to me already, and I could give some words on how is it possible that I am now his mother, while everybody in Kubela was calling me father. Then I started speaking on why I am a mother. And I put some recordings on the internet where I speak to people about this. Those people in Kubela, I just need 10 minutes and they immediately changed to calling me mother. Immediately. It's not like like it is here with you, where I'm now speaking to you many 10 minutes already, and you cannot accept me as your mother. But there in Kubela, it's a totally different story. That's a situation created by God, where I don't need more than 10 minutes to change somebody's belief of me, because he saw me dying for them and becoming their mother right in front of their eyes. Right in front of their eyes, that happened. In a time span of about 3 months, I was buying every widow and orphan in Kubela food in a certain way. I take them to town 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 every hour to town, and I buy them their food and their clothes myself. So they were forced to call me their father. They had no other option. So then, of course, I was taking God's position. I am not their father. I was taking God's position, and I was no father anymore because I had no money left. I mean, I tried to sidestep God. I said, God, it's fine. I will just win the lotto. I will put the numbers. And I went to the shop and I put the number. I said, God, now you make it fall. The balls make the ball fall through so that I can win this lotto, so that I can go on being a father. Because I thought I was a father. And then it didn't happen. And then I started to question myself and starting to speak to God. And I asked him, why did he why did he kill my life as a father? Because that's what I thought I was. Because that's what Paul was calling himself. Paul was calling himself father, but he was travailing for his kids, and he had no money, so he was no father. That was just a lie. And we know Jesus said that you cannot allow people to call yourself father. So I had to stop it, but I was still a parent. I still bought them all food and clothes. So when I explained to them that I'm empty now, I died for them, I am now a mother to do something much greater than the money I gave them, to give birth to them as our son Jesus Christ, because that's what God told me what I'm going to do now. Then they accept in a blink of an eye. So that is again my testimony. I always give it when the opportunity arises, how it happened with me. And then, of course, God gave me all the scriptures in the Bible, which I give in my teachings. I can link you to my teachings, where nobody can refute me that I am a wife of God and I am a mother of his kids. The posts are there. I will link you. You can try to refute those truths from the Bible there. You will not be able to do it because those posts are standing now already. I'm on the internet now for about 16 years. They're standing
Who's
16 years
who's
on the
saying
internet now.
who's
Nobody can
saying
refute that truth.
who's saying that no one can refute you?
I
Only
I
only
will
you.
give
me.
you the post. I will give you the post and you can refute them.
So
I
No,
say you
I'm
cannot.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Who said that no one can refute you?
I
Is this only
I'm
you?
telling you, I'm telling you, in 16 years nobody has refuted them yet. But now I will give them to you to refute. You are welcome.
okay, Brother Nas,
Yes, Pastor Ram.
he claimed that no one that refuted his stand or his doctrine. Why? Because no one questioned him in his post.
Yes.
Because no one
And no
believed
one.
in him. That's the truth.
Yeah.
He cannot just accept the truth that no one believes in him in his post. That's why he
Yeah.
said that no one refute him because there is none want to refute you because they don't believe you. One thing you said, when you have money, you buy them food to eat, drinks to ease their problem, and water or any goods that they you might give to those orphans or to those people, and they call you father because you are giving them food and any stuff there. But when the time that you already uh, bought all your money and no one remains in your pocket, then they stop calling you father. Then that's the time you called God. Why does it happen? So God revealed to you that you are not a father but a mother. So you transpose yourself as a father into a mother because you have no money anymore. That is the mindset of your thoughts. You transpose yourself because you cannot afford to give them foods anymore because you lost all your money. And now you are not a father to them because you cannot feed them anymore. So uh, just to bring back the respect from those guys, you offer yourself as a mother that treat them in a moral or somewhere you can help them in any other ways, not just giving money because you lost all your money. So you transpose from father, you transpose now yourself into a mother. That's a big lie in your head, brother Johan. You are creating hallucination that you became a mother just because you lost all your money. Just because the respect of those people uh, that only respect you when you have money, and now you lost all your money, that respect also was lost, and you want to gain it back, the respect. So you transpose yourself, your thoughts said to you, and you think that the one said in your thoughts is God, that you are not a father but a mother because you have no money anymore. That is the truth, Brother Yon. Sorry to say. But I just want to wake you up. I just want to wake you up. Because you're dreaming. You're hallucinating. See? You're laughing. But I know you are very hurt inside of what you heard from me. Okay? You can rebut what I have said. Thank you.
Are you I said after I was finished, they kept on calling me father, and they still do. Bella is still calling me father. I am engrafted in their minds and souls as a father. I have to speak the truth with God's authority to get me grafted out of their hearts as a father and into a mother. And you will hear in the conversations that I'm still publishing when I feel like making a recording of somebody, when it feels like an important recording to me, you will see that I am still creating a mother by changing their perception of me as a father to mother. It is not that I craved, as you are trying to say, to be important. I mean, I'm actually breaking down my importance of a father to that of a mother, which only some of them accept. The others go on stubbornly and still call me father. They never change. Here in my own house, I have a daughter of mine, which I'm staying with her now for 10 years. She still call me father. Two of them, actually, two of them, three of them. There's one, her boyfriend called me brother. Then there is a boy and two women here, the mother and her daughter. They both call me father. They just refuse to call me mother. You see, there's only the small one here that's calling me mother. Uh, and then my one son here used to call me mother, but he has now grown quiet. He's now studying, he's out of my presence, and he's not using that word anymore. But he's on the internet. His name is Ronaldo. You will see that somebody took him on also there, an atheist on the internet. The guy's name is Beyond Truths. What is he? But you will see there on my testimony. I put his video there when he was still in school and still here in the house. How he actually spoke, how powerfully he spoke on me being his mother. That was very powerful. That's why I put his video there. But I'm just refuting the lie that I changed to mother because I want to still have respect. No, I changed to mother because I'm taking the respect of father uh, and diminishing it to mother because to the Kosa people, the mother is very much lower in esteem than the father. I have the choice. I can be both, but God asked me to be a mother, which is actually diminishing my respect. But I walk that way to be that, even though most ridiculed me like you do. I'm walking it because I am I'm being persecuted in being a mother is no very far from gaining respect. In fact, I'm gaining like I see with you. I'm not gaining respect. I'm gaining the opposite for you. I'm suffering for you to be our son Jesus. That's my part of my travailing and my suffering for you.
Okay, are you done, Brother Johan? Actually, Brother Johan, I find you as a good person, really. I'm serious with it. I find you as a good person. But the problem here, your teaching is contradicting the teaching of our views, the teaching which we take it from the Bible. Because as you know, we are Christians. Although we have Christians denomination, different Christians denomination, but all of us in the Christian denomination, we believe that we are sons of God, and we believe uh, as a mother, in the Bible also mentioned a mother church. When you say church, it is a congregation or a nation. That's why when you use a pronoun for a country, you use it she, a feminine uh, term to refer to the country. Same thing with the church, because a church is like a country, a group of people that gather together. You know? As the dictionary told me, as I read the dictionary, that the definition of a country is a place inhabited with people, plural, many people that inhabit in one place. So same thing with the church. The church was also called was also being used of the she term to refer the church as a woman, as the bride of Jesus Christ. It does not refer in one singular person. It does not refer. It refers to the whole congregation as the bride of Jesus Christ. And one thing more, the only church that being called a mother is that church that it is in heaven, maybe somewhere in Galatians. I forgot the verse. uh, the New Jerusalem was being mentioned as a mother, being called as a mother. The New Jerusalem, the country or the city of God in heaven, not on earth, not on earth. No one in the Bible, no the Christian denomination teaches that a single person like you can be the wife of God. All of the Christians denomination believe that the bride of Christ or the wife the bride that will become the wife of Christ is the whole true congregation, not a singular person. So when you claim as a singular person, you are claiming for yourself, and you uh what do you call this? You are uh something telling the every congregation of the Christian congregation are all false, because you are the one, the bride. You are the true, because there is one bride only, and that bride is the whole congregation, the true congregation that is in heaven, not in this world. Because Christ said, my kingdom is not in this world. You see, you know that verse? When Pontius Pilate called him, asked him, are you the king of the Jew? Jesus replied, my kingdom is not in this world. So meaning to say, when you say kingdom, it is a city or a country that is not in this world. And that is the New Jerusalem that being mentioned in the Revelation that you mentioned a while ago. And that New Jerusalem will came down in the last days from heaven, not from earth to heaven. No, the New Jerusalem, the bride of Christ, which is the New Jerusalem, will came down from heaven, not from South Africa, not from Necopela, your town. No, not in there. Sorry to say, but but I feel your heart, Brother Johan. I know you are a good man. That's why we I and Nash are giving you the opportunity to be here, to speak for yourself, to speak for Nicopela, if I pronounce it correctly, South Africa. So you are here because we accept you as a human being and as a brother. So please try to avoid teaching us that you are our mother. Maybe if you teach us that you are our father in human flesh, uh, it can be okay for us. Okay, so that's all already. Someone is calling me. Here. Oh, the master defender is calling me. Okay, brother Nas, thank you for the time.
Yes. So, is it loud and clear? Rather, hi, my son Johan.
Of course, I listened well to him, but of course, I have my opportunity now to state my side of the story. You see, seems Brother J-Lord has made some study on the mother, and he found there is really a wife and a mother in the Bible. But now he is taking it to the Old Testament concept of the group. You see, if you read the Old Testament, you will see that God took Israel also for his child as a group. The nation Israel was by God called his child. You see, just as he now say that God is taking the church as a group for him for a bride and a mother. You see, that is what happened in the Old Testament. That's Old Testament teaching. Taking the Israel for a child and a wife is Old Testament teaching. Israel is God's wife. You will find it. There's many verses on that. There's not so many verses on Israel being the child of God, but they are also there. Those were the two metaphors God used for Israel. They were both as a group, his child and his wife. And Jerusalem was the mother. That was a place where God comforted his people. You see, if they out of Jerusalem, they are not comforted. They are in slavery